Today we're going to discuss the top 5 reasons I prefer Uber over Lyft. Alright, now I'll preface by saying that I drive in Minneapolis and St. Paul, so this is based on the conditions in my market. This may be different in other markets, but in Minneapolis and St. Paul, I prefer Uber over Lyft for many reasons. And reason number 1 is that on Uber, there is no auto switch. So nowadays, on both platforms here in Minneapolis, we're given upfront details. So we're given all the details of the ride upfront. We accept rides based on those upfront details. How much we're going to get paid, how long the ride is, where we're going, all of those details. We analyze those and accept the rides based on those. And on Lyft, that can go right out the window in a matter of seconds, and you're switched to a ride that you have not looked at any of the upfront details to, and you're automatically switched. You have no choice. You accept the ride on Lyft based on the upfront details, you start navigating towards that passenger, and then all of a sudden, you're automatically switched to another ride of which you have had no chance to analyze the upfront details to. It happens automatically. You have no choice. Immediately when this happens to me, I'm pissed off, I pull over and I cancel the ride. It's ridiculous. And even when I'm driving for Uber or accepting rides on Uber, I'll have PTSD from Lyft. I'll think, oh geez, if this ride's too far away, should I accept it because I might be auto switched? But on Uber, this does not happen. We have gotten a screenshot recently from a driver in Columbus that has seen a new screen for these auto switch rides where you do actually have a choice. I haven't seen this in Minneapolis and St. Paul, but hopefully this gets rolled out nationwide soon. Again, it's absolutely ridiculous that auto switch still existed under the upfront pricing for drivers model, and hopefully it's changing soon. But in the meantime, Uber doesn't have it. That's a major point for Uber. Reason number 2, the pricing overall, the upfront fares on Uber are better than Lyft. The pricing info on Uber on the upfront screen, you're given 1 mileage and 1 duration. And on Lyft, you're still given the mileage and duration to the pickup location and also from the pickup location to the drop-off location. And Uber has made that 1 number, and I believe a lot of their upfront fares have started to reflect that 1 number. So more often than not, I have found that Uber is paying for pickup distance. Lyft is not doing that. Also on Uber, cancellation earnings are higher. Cancellations don't happen too often, but on Uber, you're given a standard, at least in my market, it's $4.25, I believe. And on Lyft, you're paid for the amount of time and distance you drove towards that passenger. So if it's a short pickup, I think you're paid like a couple dollars. Also in my market of Minneapolis and St. Paul, the minimum fare on Uber is higher. It's 20% higher. It's $4.89 for a minimum fare on Uber and $4.12 for a minimum fare on Lyft. This is small, but it adds up over time if you give enough of these minimum fare rides. And reason number 3 is consistent bonuses. Uber offers me bonuses every single week. Lyft does not. I'm offered at least 2 Quest bonuses every single week, one for Monday through Friday and then Friday through Monday. And I am not offered consistent ride challenge bonuses with Lyft every week. One week they'll offer me a good bonus, the next week they won't. One week they'll offer me a Monday through Friday bonus, the next week they won't. One week they'll offer me a Friday through Monday bonus, the next week they won't. I have no idea how Lyft is determining whether or not you'll be offered their bonuses. I used to think that it was because I was giving rides for Lyft. So one week I wouldn't be offered a bonus. I'd give 1 ride just to see if they'd offer me a bonus the following week, and that did happen. But then recently I gave like 50 rides for Lyft one week, and then the following week I was not offered a ride challenge bonus. So again, Uber offers those bonuses consistently, Lyft does not. Another point for Uber. And reason number 4, at least for me, Uber is constantly busy. I drive all day Monday and Tuesday, and when I log in, I'm typically giving Uber rides all day long. There'll maybe be a 15-30 minute period throughout the day where I don't have an Uber ride. But otherwise, I'd say 95% of the time when I'm logged in with Uber, I'm getting rides. With Lyft, I'd say that drops to about 85%, which is still busy, but it's not as constantly busy as Uber. When you're driving, you want to be working, you want to be constantly busy, you don't want to be sitting around waiting for rides. And reason number 5 is Lyft will send these helicopter parent messages that are really annoying. If you're not accepting enough rides according to them, you could get a message like this. At the time that I got this message from them, my acceptance rate was like 80%. If they feel you're canceling too many rides, you'll get a cancellation notice like this. At the time that I had gotten this cancellation notice, I had canceled literally like 2 rides out of 60. And in their driver app, if you use their navigation, you'll sometimes see this limit taps while in motion message, which I'm sorry, when I'm using navigation, sometimes I'm going to have to tap the map. I have stopped using Lyft navigation altogether because of it and use Google Maps. And the one kind of annoying helicopter parent thing with Uber is that if you decline 3 rides in a row, the driver app will automatically take you offline and ask you if you're still accepting requests, and then you can choose to go back online. This is kind of an annoyance under the upfront model, but not as annoying as all the messages that Lyft sends you. So again, those are my top 5 reasons I prefer Uber over Lyft in my market here of Minneapolis and St. Paul. I learned my lesson recently. Lyft, their weekly ride challenge bonus was slightly higher than Uber's Quest bonus that they offered me, so I drove for Lyft, and all of these reasons played out in the course of that week driving for Lyft. And going forward, the only reason I will drive for Lyft on a given week is if they offer a really nice bonus. Like, they literally need to double the Quest bonus that Uber offers me. And in recent months, Lyft has offered these really nice bonuses, and I've sucked it up, obviously, because it's really good money, and driven for Lyft. But unless they're gonna offer these really nice bonuses, Lyft has so many strikes against them at this point that I have no desire to drive for them. And under this new CEO, hopefully Lyft changes all of this. They need to if they want to stay competitive, at least for drivers. Hopefully that auto switch change goes nationwide soon. But what do all of you think? Do you agree with these reasons? Do you have other reasons? Are there reasons that you prefer Lyft over Uber? Comment below and let us know. Thanks again for watching, and drive safe. Thanks.